Recently here in the studio, Gary Allan joined me to talk about what he's got coming up in the near future and his brand new song called Mess Me Up, which is leading the way for that new album. Here is that interview. You know, I'm following you on social media, and I'm looking at some of the trip pictures because I know you're constantly on the road. You got a little vacation time. I went down to the Bahamas.
We did. One of my buddies, Steve Ford, oddly enough, Steve Ford is a big star in Australia, and that's how I met him. He opened for me in Australia, and we've been friends for like 20 years, and he's got a boat down in the Bahamas and invited me out, so I went down and spent like 8 days just island hopping with him. It was such a blast. I went to that pig island. I had always heard about it but never been, and it was the wildest thing ever. You pull up and the pigs kind of hear the boats, and they were huge, just like 200-300 pound pigs come running down. You feed them carrots and stuff, and they all swim. I didn't even know pigs could swim. But anyway, we spent a day there, and that was where I was just telling you that shark story. And so we had to paddle on paddle boards into the island, and I was telling you like an 8-foot. It was just a nurse shark followed me back, but a little eerie when you have a shark following you.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I saw the pictures, and I'm looking at this dark thing that's underneath you, and I mean, listen, that's enough to get anybody out of the water. I mean, you're a surfer guy, California guy. Yeah. That had to be concerning. I mean, to see this.
It was. He was definitely following me, and at first I thought it was a bull shark because we had a bull shark following us the day before.
They're aggressive.
Yeah. We had like a 10-foot one underneath our boat laying down while we were trying to get under there and work on the prop and stuff. And finally we were like, we're going to have to do this someplace else. I'm not getting back into that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That was enough to get you out.
Yeah.
But the other one was a nurse shark.
Nurse shark. It was pretty harmless.
Bite? They don't go after you?
Well, the funny thing is I went back in with a GoPro once I realized it was a nurse shark, and I was grabbing his dorsal fin and playing with it. And then the guy with me, I tried to get him to do it, and I took a broom handle. I was standing up on a stand-up board, and I poked it. I go, it won't hurt you. And I reached down and poked it, and it completely whipped around and snapped at the pole, which made us both kind of go, okay, I'm not doing that again. But either way, it was a nurse shark. And then there was another island that we went to that was kind of the same bit, but it was iguanas that came running down. Giant, like big iguanas, and fed them a bunch of fruit. And
that's pretty cool, though. They're pretty neat. Those things, I could handle that.
Swim in a grotto. It was the Thunderball Grotto where they filmed Thunderball, one of the 007 movies. It was cool, just kind of island hop and mingled with the natives.
Let's talk about the new album. And right now we got the new song, and this is something that I fell in love with. Gosh, I think you did this 1 or 2 years ago at the fan club.
I've had this song forever.
Mess Me Up. I love this song. So happy to see this as a single. So obviously coming with this one, right timing?
I think so. It's being received really well. It's one of those songs where you're just kind of yearning for somebody to get inside your soul and twist you up. I've been a fan of the song forever. I believed it was a single.
I thought you would have written this. I really hands down.
It sounds like something I'd write.
Yeah. You know, I said there's heartbreak, and then there's a different level of heartbreak, and you could go there. I mean, you're talking about it.
To me, it sounds like my old stuff.
Yeah, it really does.
With like a modern feel to it.
It's smashing walls, driving you to drink. And bring it on.
Yeah, twist me up.
And when it comes to the video, I know right now we have lyric videos, and it seems like a lot of people are doing that. It shows a lot of footage of you and really what your life is.
Yeah. It was all just live stuff. We just had him kind of follow us and just kind of shoot stuff throughout the day, and that's that whole video.
The response from the fans overwhelming right now?
Loving it. People love the lyrics to this song. I'm a lyric guy, so I love Heartache, and it's a fun song to play live because of that.
Twist that knife, come on, make it hurt.